But head coach Sean Miller has joined us here at courtside. Congratulations, coach. This has been a great rivalry. I know you and Dana Altman have great respect for one another. 5.5 minutes to go. It's anybody's ball game. What won it for the Wildcats tonight?
You know, today I really believe that tonight, for a lot of reasons, it was our best overall win of the season. One of which is the respect that we have for Oregon. You know, they have a lot of new faces, but they're a team that's constantly getting better. You know, who they were 2 weeks ago or a month ago, you can't judge them because they are so young and have so many new faces that they'll be one of our conference's best teams. I believe they're right there right now in the coming weeks, and I think as we head towards late February and early March, they'll be a very, very good team, and wouldn't surprise me if they don't make a great run towards the NCAA tournament. You know, Dana's, you know, one of the great coaches in our game, and it's hard to play against those guys. They do it on defense, they do it on offense. They have guys coming in off the bench that really contribute, and it's just it's always a hard fight. And I think that's why it's so thrilling to beat them, because you're going to have to earn it. And tonight we did. You know, the other thing is, you know, we had some guys turn the ball over. We had bad pockets. Like we had 2 4-minute segments in the game that we might have had 8 or 9 total turnovers in that period of time. And we were consistent other than those pockets, but when you get down late in the game at home, things aren't going your way. It's sometimes you just look at each other and say, not today. But the opposite happened for us. Our free throw shooting is one of our team's great strengths. 34 for 37 in a game like tonight. It's the biggest reason that we won.
Keanu Pinder, one of your 3 seniors, doesn't get the attention that the other 2 guys get, but he's there every day, works hard for you, strong guy. Talk about his contributions, how important it was for Keanu to do what he did here today.
Well, the biggest quality Keanu has is just he stays with it. I don't know if you realize this, but against Oregon State he did not play. And we talked after the game. There was no reason, and it's kind of how the game went. And you know, the next thing you know, he didn't get in. And we talked about, you know, what it is on a Thursday night. Oftentimes it's different on Saturday. We have a couple guys right now on our team that maybe tonight or today wasn't the day, but at Cal, at Stanford, that we're going to need them to rise up and make big plays off the bench. You know, our bench is continuing to develop, but Keanu gave us tremendous minutes on defense. He did it when we had to have him because of our foul trouble, and then making 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That's not his greatest strength, but we'll take it.
Absolutely. All right, first half your team goes 3 for 11 3-point shooting. Second half, 3 for 4. Was there a conscious effort there to get the ball inside more?
You know, it is. You just have to be careful because they're not playing man to man. You know, it's not like I'm in total control of run this play to get the ball to this person, because oftentimes because of a switch and a double team and a shape that they're in, it's not like running true man to man plays. So there are times when we ran a good action and the ball moved, and when the ball didn't move and we didn't run good action, we didn't look good. You know, that's what we talk a lot about is this is the game that's going to require our team to run our best offense. And when we did, even if we didn't score, I think we got good shots. And that's what Oregon does. They force you to run good offense. If you don't, you're going to be staring down, you know, at a deficit.
You told me before the ball game 2 keys, turnovers and rebounding. And yes, Oregon had 2 fewer turnovers in the ball game today, but your team out-rebounded Oregon by 4. Yes, DeAndre had his 7, but how about Lonzo Trier's 6 rebounds in the game and how important that was out of his position?
Very, very much so. We're always talking to our guys about what they can do better. And, you know, I think one of the things that Alonzo hasn't done as well this year as maybe he did last year is defensive rebound. You know, some of that has to do with DeAndre being on our team. You know, just you automatically assume he's going to get everyone, and he does get quite a few. But we have to rebound as a team. DeAndre has to be a great rebounder, and then everybody else around him has to contribute. And that was good to see. That was a big stat. And, you know, Alonzo and DeAndre, if you think about this, they're 21 for 22 from the line. Yeah. And if they weren't, I don't know if we win. But it's not as if that's a stat that we overachieved tonight. It's one of the very meaningful stats on this year's team, our ability to make free throws. Same with last year. If you look at the last 2 years, we've had exceptional free throw shooting teams, and obviously it's up to us to continue to be that.
All right, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you Wednesday.
Thanks.
Head Coach Sean Miller After the Wildcats' 90-83 win over the Oregon Ducks tonight, Wildcats improved now to 14-4 on the season, 4-1 in the conference.